serious?
Hello, everybody. What's happening? Hold on. How's it going, everybody? I have a bad feeling that things are not going to be, things working good? All right, I think we're all right. What's happening, everybody? Well, Happy New Year, the first show of 2023. That's right. Same show, different year. Right? What's happening, everybody? I don't know. Looks like everything's good. Okay, making sure. Welcome to Film Junkee Live on your, what is it, January 2nd. That's right, we're Monday, end of Monday, and everything like that. So, welcome to the new year, guys. We got plenty to talk about, of course. And hopefully everything's good, everything's swell out there. Let me turn some things on here, sorry. Trying to get back in the swing of things, I tell you what. Holy crap, taking a week off. All right, computer, don't fail on me now, that's for damn sure. What's going on, Ryan? Good to see ya. All right. Let's see, we got Patrick. Why so serious? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. And then, yes, we'll be talking about that. R.I.P. Uche, man. R.I.P., R.I.P. For sure. We got Miss Nighthawk here. Steph, good to see you. I don't know. Sorry, I'm like having, it's weird. The playback looks good. That's all that matters. So, Happy New Year, Levon. Good to see you. Okay, so we got Mr. Fear Jason here. We got Dane. Good to see you. Good to see you. Niner for life. Hey, your Niners looking good. Looking purty, I should say. MCGT, good to see you. All right. All right, we got Christopher. What is up? What is happening? We got Ahoy Ahoy, Mr. Jason McKenzie. Good to see you too, sir. Okay, we got JD McRae right here. Okay, let's see what's up. Watching the Bengals game, so won't be able to stay. Hope you had a good holiday week. Definitely did. And I know I got the game playing in the background, of course, because fantasy football. I'm in the championship, so you know, gotta pay attention to it. It's all dependent on the Bills right now for me or for us. Steph's watching it. Nighthawk, she's my co-captain or she actually is the coach. I should just say she picked out the team, so I'm the co. That's right. So yeah. Anyways, hey, what's going on, Cat? Happy New Year. Yes, and happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to your cat. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Happy birthday, Cat. All right, we got, of course, Mr. William Powell. What's going on? So many deaths and serious injuries. Everyone keep in mind when we become enraged and fictional. I know, right? It's a good way to look at it. I'm not going to lie. I see Blue Beetle and Shazam, and, okay, that's what you're going to see. Yeah, we'll be talking about that for sure. Yeah. Happy New Year, Eric. Good to see you. I don't know why my program is so choppy, but as long as the other stuff's not choppy. What's going on, Christopher? What'd you say? Yeah, counted the DC. All right. And then, of course, we got 2 years even and counting. Patreon soon. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Don't worry. Like I said, you know, it was crazy with the holidays. We'll get back on that stuff, too. So don't worry, Eric. I'll let you know. Happy New Year. Looking forward to the stream. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Who else we got? Yes, everybody say happy birthday to Kat. We got Tony right here. Thank you for the $3 super chat. Always love that. Happy New Year to you. Hopefully talk to you soon on the vodka stream, huh? Did you notice yes, I posted it. Yeah, you're good. Just give me some time here, bud. All right, fiction, not really, yeah, in general, yes. Okay, all right, so yeah, we got happy birthday, Diamond Absolutes. Yeah, I don't know, I did an update on my program, so it's looking choppy on my end right here, but the feed is looking good, so long as that's the case. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys had a good Christmas, good New Year, you know, took the week off, still did some videos though. Hopefully you guys saw all the videos, you know, I did my end of the year videos, so that was good. Oh, somebody got injured on the field. Yeah, so basically, just took the week off, had a great time with family, friends, and all this stuff. I mean, this past weekend was pretty nutty. Went to my first hockey game, which I've never been to a hockey game. So finally did that. cross that off the bucket list. That was fun. But yeah, just a lot of just eating, drinking, and just hanging out and doing all that stuff. So still had to work last week, though, daytime work, sadly. But hey, that's just what happens. It's just what happens. So what's going on, Kingdom of Troy? How you doing? Okay, Happy New Year, Ben. Good to see you, buddy. The old man is here, guys. But yeah, so hopefully, Happy New Year, guys. We're going to have a great year. A lot of movies and a lot of things to talk about, of course. It's going to be great. Looking forward to it. But sadly, we have to start off the new year with, some sad news, man. Sad news. Uche. I don't want to butcher the last name, but we guys, we were talking about everybody was saying rest in peace to Uche. Like, obviously, he's been on the Vodka stream a few times before. He did the charity stream when it came to Zack Snyder's Justice League coming out the day of. He did that charity stream. Obviously I was a part of that and had him on the Vodka stream a couple of times. And yeah, he apparently passed away on Friday. It's looking like it might have been a heart attack at 38 years old. Way too early. Of course, he had a little career. He had a career obviously in the NFL with the Jaguars and everything. And he was always just a good guy. I always enjoyed talking to him when he showed up on the Vodka stream. I loved his energy, loved everything about it. Talking to him and just And I was hoping to get him on again soon too. But sadly, he passed away on Friday, and that was shocking to hear that. Shocking to hear that today. Definitely, he was definitely one of the good ones. He definitely was one of the good ones, and man, may he rest in peace. So if you guys have a drink or anything or whatever, to Uche and his family, my condolences. It's gone way too soon, and I just really sad to hear that. So cheers to Uche, man. I really would have loved to talk to him again. May he rest in peace, man. Way too young, but man, just crazy news. All right, let's get to it here. All right, well, obviously I'm not going to, I'll turn that off. Obviously I'm not going to go through all the tweets. When I go through the tweets, we're just going to, we'll go through some. I mean, I wasn't doing that much tweeting over the little break. So we'll just start off right here with who wants to sit on my lap, huh? I bring joy. There's Santa Pena right there. Santa Pena. Yeah, thank you, Fear Jason, for showing that. Is it working? It's working. Hold on. Is this stuff? Yeah, it is working. Okay, good. So anyways, thank you for Fear Jason did that right there. So that was pretty funny. I like that. And then this is pretty awesome right here. We got Kevin Conroy singing "Ho Holy Night" right here.
I am Batman.
So great.
But this is a night of a different sort.
That voice. That voice, man.
Are brightly shining.
So that's pretty cool. We don't have to listen to the whole thing, but yeah. Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy, man. It's absolutely beautiful. That voice is just something else. And then, of course, there's a lot of Project Justice League stuff that was being discussed, of course. Over $6,000 looks like it's at right now, so that's pretty cool. I love that. So good job, everybody who donated, who was a part of all this. I still haven't fixed my background. Shit. Okay. But yeah. So good job with everybody who donated and all that stuff. So it basically. This shot right here too from the whole thing was pretty badass. Look at that right there. Look at that. So awesome. So freaking cool. I love it. And and then of course I clipped out this from the Vodka stream, from the last Vodka stream. Mr. Ray Porter, somebody requested him doing some dark side voice when it came to Christmas.
And I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all of existence shall be mine."
Yeah! Oh, so good. Yes! So good. Love that guy. Love Ray. Hope to talk to him more and more. So, And then, of course, Zack Snyder recognizing Project Justice League, which is great. Love the fact that he's doing that, hitting the like button on people posting about it. So that's good. Let's see. Of course, I did a video about that. If we want to do a little recap of some of the stuff that I talked about. James Gunn said this was fake. The fact that the Green Lantern series has been scrapped. So your guess is as good as mine when it comes to all that. I've been talking about how, like, I don't know what's going on with the status of the Green Lantern series. From what I gathered, I didn't think, like, David Zaslav probably wouldn't want a Green Lantern series because it would be so expensive, because there'd be a lot of VFX, a lot of all that. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, obviously the office is open up tomorrow. So if I get some word in on some stuff, I'll update in real time, of course, on the Patreon. So, but yeah. But CBR.com posted that, yes, the Green Lantern series was scrapped, but James Gunn said it was fake. He even put a period. He said fake, period. So who knows what's going on with that? The only thing that, when it comes to that series, the guy with the bald cap will definitely be involved. I've told you guys on the Patreon that, he's definitely still behind the scenes. He's still going to be there. I even think I said it in that video too. So expect guy with the ball cap still be very much involved, even though maybe his name won't be like full up there and he won't be like promoting it and stuff like that. But he's very much going to be involved. Yes, Jeff Johns still very much involved in this kind of stuff. And then we got Quentin Tarantino's apartment right here on West Hollywood in 1994. I don't know where this came up, but this is, interesting. If you want to see Quentin Tarantino's apartment in 1994 in West Hollywood. So this was, I guess, post Reservoir Dogs, maybe post Pulp Fiction 2 as well. So that's pretty sweet. And you guys know I love to promote art, and fan-driven things, because why not? Mr. Aaron Bailey, of course, who's been on the Vodka stream. We all love Aaron here. He's even helped design some things for me. I've had him do some work for me, which is great. He actually helped with some of this stuff when it comes to what you see on the screen right here. But he's got a new project that he's going to be doing. It's he says right here, I'm very excited to announce my project, Night of the Batman, an original take on a standalone Ben Affleck Batman film. This will be presented as a 4-part, fully realistic comic set in the Snyderverse. More details soon, along with cast and crew. So, taking a page out of Project Justice League, we got some more people that are going to be doing projects like this, which is great. This is what's great about this community right here. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of, there's the loud minority that wants to just shit on everything, that people do and all that kind of stuff. But when fans come together and creative fans are, artistes in the universe, they're in the community, come together and just kind of create something new. I mean, why not? I mean, while things are going crazy over at DC Studios and we're not sure exactly what is happening, is it going to be a hard reboot, soft reboot, what's going to be happening? Hey, at least we got fans creating some pretty cool art. So, Aaron Bailey doing all that stuff, and I love that. So, Black Panther Wakanda Forever has passed 800 million. I don't think it's going to reach 1 billion, but hey, what could he do? Apparently, there was a review bomb that happened to The Witcher Blood Origin. It was at like 7%. I'm not sure what was going on with that, but hey, I don't know. You open up a forum for people to review shit. Sometimes people just take advantage. They just absolutely take advantage of all that. And then somebody right here, this is actually not a bad idea. The only difficult thing would be to cast both of these characters right here. But this guy right here, William, he said, and I was like, wow, that's not a bad idea, because obviously watching Die Hard is one of those things where definitely, it's definitely Christmas watch. But he said there should be a Die Hard prequel about the younger versions of the Gruber brothers pulling the perfect heist together, then betraying each other, then getting revenge on each other, and then it was all a con they pulled off together, and then they actually do betray each other. So, talk about layers. Should be, why not have a prequel with the Gruber brothers? The Gruber brothers. Be pretty crazy. Be absolutely pretty crazy right there, So I just thought that would be kind of like a good idea. So All right. And then, of course, these were my Christmas movie watches. This is what I ended up watching in the rotation. I did forget to put Batman Returns on here. I did put on Batman Returns because that is also appointment viewing when it comes to Christmas and everything. But yes, watched Home Alone 1 and 2, A Christmas Story. Haven't watched the sequel yet. I guess I'll wait till next year. Elf, Scrooge, Polar Express, The Santa Claus, Christmas Vacation, Fat Man, and of course, Die Hard. I don't care what anybody says. It's a Christmas movie. That's right. Knock at the Cabin. Looking forward to this. That's a cool poster. Very noirish right there. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And then, of course, I did my video, reacting to Zachary Levi, talking about all the madness that's happening with the DC Universe, the new DC Universe, and him, saying, is he good? Is he not? Is Shazam being recast? All that kind of stuff. And basically, you watch the video, but to sum up the video, to sum up what I have to say to Zachary Levi is, shh. Just, it's going to be okay, bud, shh. That's all. Just promote your movie, don't need to talk about other stuff. It's fine. And of course I watched Glass Onion, which I enjoyed. Stan Lee would have been 100 years old on December 28th, so happy birthday to him. And then of course talking about all that, and then there's gonna be a documentary on Stan Lee that's gonna be on Disney Plus. So this will be pretty cool right here. They posted this right here. An original documentary is going to be on Disney Plus this year. So looking forward to that. And we got all that. And then check out this. Who wants to go in? Who wants to go in? Because this thing's about $2,500, I think it is. $2,500, maybe $3,000. I don't know. But look at this. You can get yourself, a scaled statue from J&D Studios right here. Look at this thing of Henry Cavill's Superman. Look at the detail. Look at the gorgeousness. Look at the bust right there. Huh? So cool. So freaking cool. Just so detailed, man. I tell you what. Oof. So freaking detailed. I like it. Yeah. So who wants to go halfsies or threesies or foursies? I don't know. And then hopefully you guys watch this too. This was something that just randomly came about. Somebody sent it to me, but Lazy Droid Studios decided to do an animated trailer for Tim Burton's Superman Lives, and it's excellent. It's absolutely excellent. So I did a video about it because it's just so freaking cool, man. I thought it was so cool. And I mean, if we ever wanted to know what was exactly going to be happening when it came to that movie, which I really want to see that. So I want to go to the multiverse that has that Nicolas Cage Superman. That's right, Lois. Let's do this. Come on, Lex Luthor. Yeah. And then we got a new shot from Across the Spider-Verse, which is cool. Man, what happened in this football game? Seriously, what is going on in this football game? Somebody tell me. There's no football playing. Somebody got really seriously injured. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm getting distracted by it. What is going on with this whole thing? I totally missed it. But anyways, a new shot from Across the Spider-Verse. So that's cool. And of course, I'm really excited for that. And then we got some more James Gunn. Somebody said this right here. There was a rumor that was going around that said Warner Brothers Discovery will host an event to reveal new info on new releases on January 6th. You think they're going to the game is temporarily suspended. Holy shit. What happened? What's going on here? I don't know. It's something big is happening in the game. Not sure. Yeah. What is going on with this game here? Anyway, sorry. I don't mean to be distracted, but they're temporarily just suspending the game. I don't know what happened. Somebody got seriously hurt. I know that. Wow. Okay. But anyways, did anybody really believe that they were going to do something on January 6th? We all know the significance of that date. A lot of people, obviously what happened a couple of years ago. So yeah, for sure. It's just some kind of political thing that somebody was pulling right here. But of course, James Gunn said it is not true, which is good. Gotta love that. And then we got the promo right here. Let's go ahead and turn that down. The promo right here for that Superman statue right here. That Superman statue is pretty damn cool. Look at the detail. Look at the texture. So you can either get the black and silver suit, which that's what I would get. I love the black and silver suit so much. or you can get like the regular suit. But man, it's just so cool. Look at, you can even have the, it's just so good. Miss you, Henry Cavill. We miss you. We want you to come back. God damn it. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty damn cool. So they were giving CPR on a field. Doesn't look good. Oh my God, man. So somebody was like, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at yeah, of course, I'm gonna have to catch up on this. I don't mean to, distract from, what we're talking right here. It's just pretty crazy right here. I don't know, somebody like got seriously hurt, so they suspended the game for a little bit right here. Man, that's not good. So I'll catch up at the end of this after we're done right here. But man, so hopefully whoever got hurt, hopefully they're doing okay. But yeah, Lazy Droid Studio, guys. This is the guy that did it right here. So follow. I don't know, Paul. His name is Paul. Hopefully something that is going to be actual something. I don't know. It's a really cool trailer, though. Check it out. Of course, I did my best films of 2022. And then speaking of 2023, guys, look at this list right here. Look at this list right here of directors that are going to be putting out movies. This is why I'm excited for 2023. Because, I mean, not only we're getting like 4 DC films, and, it's going to be interesting to see how those play out, but we have this list of directors right here releasing movies. Ari Aster, Ridley Scott, Nia DaCosta, Greta Gerwig, of course, with the Barbie movie, David Fincher, Michael Mann, Wes Anderson, James Mangold, Gareth Edwards, Martin Scorsese, Denis Villeneuve, Christopher Nolan, M. Night Shyamalan, and hopefully Zack Snyder as well. He does have Rebel Moon coming out. I forgot to put that in my most anticipated of 2023 because we don't have a date yet. And I just totally blanked on it. But yeah, so if I already, again, I apologize for that. When I was like, oh shit, I didn't put Rebel Moon in my most anticipated for 2023. It was because I went through like a list of 2023 movies on a website and it wasn't listed there because it doesn't have a release date yet. I really hope they give us a release date. Yeah, but I mean, obviously, we're hoping that Rebel Moon's going to be releasing this year, and I'm pretty sure that it will. And yes, it would definitely be in my top 10 list for sure. And the Avatar films, man, they just keep on going. So we got all that, and then, yeah, keep going, anticipated. The Foo Fighters released a statement talking about the future of the band, and turns out they're going to keep on going. So you guys know I'm a diehard Foo Fighters fan. They were my favorite band. I found out that Taylor Hawkins died, man, right at the beginning of a vodka stream, and that was a very difficult, couldn't get through the vodka stream, and turned out to be a tribute to the late, great drummer. But yeah, they released a statement on New Year's Eve saying that they're going to be moving forward, and that's going to be very interesting to see what happens. And then, hey, we dodged a bullet. I still haven't seen The Whale, but I definitely want to see The Whale. But apparently, according to this right here, James Corden has revealed that he was originally set to play the lead role in The Whale before Brendan Fraser and Darren Aronofsky came on board. Yes, Darren probably was like, yeah, no, we're not gonna have James Corden. Are you freaking kidding me? No, we're not. That would be so bad. I mean, God, you guys know how much I hate James Corden. Ugh, good Lord. Thank God we dodged a freaking bullet with that. Jesus. Ugh. My God, that would have been absolutely freaking terrible. So thank you. Mr. Aronofsky for, I don't even know. It's not working. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So thank you for not casting him. My God. And then we got a 26-year-old James Cameron right here, doing some art for Escape from New York. It's a matte painting right here. Guy's pretty damn talented. Look at that shit. It's pretty damn cool. I like it. Of course, we'll talk about that. We got a Scream 6 poster right here. This is a really cool poster. Obviously, it takes place in New York, so why not have a map of Ghostface for the New York City subway system? That's pretty damn badass right there, not gonna lie. Look at this poster right here for Spider-Man 2. That is really cool. That's really cool right there. Love that. You got Doc Ock and then the arms looking like the spider on his back. That is so cool. So freaking cool. And hey, we're getting a little naughty right here, guys. Getting a little naughty. Gonna tell my kids this is how new planes are made. Yes. All right. Divert your eyes. This is explicit right here. Thump. Pretty crazy how they do that. Sorry. Anyways, and then of course we have Gotham City and all the different kind of movies and whatever. Pretty damn cool. I think I like Batman the Animated Series the best. I like the buildings right there the best, to be honest. So this is a pretty true meme right here, leaving 2019, entering 2023. That's a true statement for sure. HBO Max has quietly removed over 250 Looney Tunes episodes in the streamer's latest content purge. Yes. So more things are happening when it comes to HBO Max and things getting removed from HBO Max. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and chalk it up for, all right, well, it's a business thing, I'm sure. Maybe they'll land somewhere else, but yes. HBO Max's latest content purge, the streamer has removed 256 episodes of Looney Tunes. Warner Brothers' series of animated comedy shorts was first released in, of course, 1930s. So yeah, they removed a bunch of Looney Tunes content. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but hey, what can he do? I'm going to assume this is a business thing and there's a reason why and they're doing all that. I know it looks bad, but hey, what can he do? Why is Warner Brothers purging its own? Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just trying to sell. They're selling, to be honest, and from what I've gathered, guys, and hearing all this, it's like they're just trying to take anything that they can and they're going to remove it from HBO Max, I guess you could say, and then try to sell it off. I would not be surprised if they end up selling these Looney Tunes episodes to another streaming service or something like that. That's what's happening right now. I mean, just imagine, okay, think what happened with Marvel. Remember when Marvel was really trying to get back in order and they started selling off the movie rights to a lot of things to everybody? Sony got Spider-Man, Fox got the X-Men and, Daredevil and all those guys. It's almost like it's a similar thing. It's like they're just taking things, properties they have, and they're going to, I don't know, do some kind of thing like they've done with, like Sandman, for instance, and Netflix and everything. It's just, yeah, there's just a lot of, I think they're just trying to get that money. Yeah, exactly. Netflix, Sandman, exactly. So there's just the server costs, yeah, all that kind of stuff. So there's all these logistics. And of course, us as fans, we just kind of go like, ugh, But you got to look at it at a business sense too. And again, I mean, as much, and I get it, we don't have to agree with everything that's happening right now at Warner Brothers Discovery, but then you also got to imagine that they are cleaning up what the previous regimes did. That's the thing. That is the thing. So you got to look at it like that. So I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, guys. I'm trying my best. Hey, we got a new poster for That 90s Show, which I'm looking forward to watching. For sure. Kitty in red. Of course, we'll talk about that. Speaking of James Gunn, look what he's rocking. Of course, he, little social media post right here with him and his wife, Miss Jennifer Holland, and their dog, Azu. But of course, look what he's wearing. He's wearing the DC Studios hoodie. Of course, he planned that. I mean, who knows if those hoodies are actually going to get released, but of course, this is, the logo right here, which, it's better than just the circular logo, but yeah, not too shabby, but yeah, the DC Studios logo. So, cut right there. And then, of course, yes, again, rest in peace to Uche, man, and condolences to his family. Yeah, when somebody sent that to me, I was like, oh man, I couldn't believe that. Just couldn't believe that, so... Toby Kebbell, I don't know. Apparently he's sick and tired of people asking about Dr. Doom and in 2015's Fantastic Four reboot, so stop asking him that. Please stop asking him that. Why? And then yes, I posted this on my Twitter right here. If you guys didn't see it, but the first time I actually talked to Uche for the Snyder Cut before the Snyder Cut came out, before the charity stream and everything like that, I had him as a guest on the Vaca stream. This was early 2020. This was probably, I'm guessing this was March of 2021. I'm thinking, yeah. March of 2021 was when I had him on the first time, and we had a great conversation. Really, like I said, really great dude, stand-up dude, and really loved his energy. Really liked talking to him. I really, really did. So may he rest in peace again. So, and then yes, of course, Netflix canceled 1899. What the hell? And hopefully they could shop it around. Even though if you've watched 1899, you can kind of see them, all right, maybe it could wrap up. Maybe the way that it ends, it's okay. Like, I was okay, but I was curious to see what they were going to do moving forward, because when you see the ending, and I won't give any spoilers or anything like that, but when you see the ending, you kind of go like, oh, okay, there's the ending, cool. And I thought, I don't know what else they can do with that, but apparently they had ideas for a season 2 and 3. I mean, obviously, you guys know I've always expressed how much I love the series Dark, and this one was a good series too. But apparently, of course, Netflix canceled it. So hopefully, Amazon, where you at, Amazon? God damn it, where are you at? It's time to do something there, Amazon. So, yes, time to do that. Come on. Why is this stuff not working? Okay, see. I updated my stuff, and now my drops aren't working. Just what happens. Speaking of this, Wednesday could move from Netflix to Prime Video. Yes, this is going to happen, by the way. I've been hearing this for a little bit because it's a hit show, and now Amazon wants it back. Because Amazon was like, okay, they were like, they were going to have it at first, and then Netflix got it, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm just saying, especially after the acquisition of MGM, it's definitely going to happen. Definitely going to happen. And then, of course, hopefully you guys enjoyed my opening little bit that I had when it came to this right here. Jesus Christ. I mean, you're going to be able... Warner Brothers is going to give us a 2-film collection pack of Man of Steel and Black Adam. Now, I'm guessing that this was already in the bag way before the recent events that have happened. So they probably already had this plan of like, oh yeah, we got to release this. And they probably already had the deals made and all the stuff. Legacy deals, you have to continue to keep them. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, guys. I mean, that's what's so crazy about what's been happening with all this, and it just sucks because poor Henry Cavill. We just get reminded of poor Henry Cavill just got caught in the middle of a little rock in a freaking WBD place. My God. And it just kind of sucks. But they probably already were like, hey, we're going to work with this. This was probably like a $7 production kind of thing where they were like, hey, we're going to have like a collection pack or something like that. A Blu-ray release that has both the films on it and blah, blah, blah. Has Man of Steel, has Black Adam. And it just kind of sucks with the unfortunate events that have happened recently with the fact that they're not going to be continuing with Henry Cavill's Superman. Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, man, can you pull the plug? Can you actually pull the plug with something like this? I don't know. Apparently they can't pull the plug. Am I choppy right now? I think I'm choppy. So, uh-oh. Hopefully clears up. Come on. Output. We're good. But yeah, anyways, I just thought that was pretty funny. It's like, what the hell, man? What the hell? Anyways, so continuing on, we got a Flash movie. Somebody made a movie mod for GT3. You guys see this right here? This is insane. This is pretty cool. It's not too shabby, though. So somebody made a mod for the Flash right here. So they even got the new costume and everything. So I thought it was actually pretty cool. I thought it was pretty sweet. Interesting. It's from Julio NIB. So... yeah, and then even the Jaguars posted on their Twitter, the Jaguars mourn the loss of Uche. I don't want to butcher his last name. I really don't. You know how bad I am with names, but, yeah, may he rest in peace, man. I tell you, it's just crazy, And you can watch Wakanda Forever apparently on Disney Plus on February 1st. So if anybody didn't catch it, guess what? You can catch it. And then the Batman. So, there's been, when it comes to Matt Reeves' Batman universe, a lot of us have been questioning, like, hey, is there a possibility, or is there at all a possibility for an expansion? And we've talked about it before. We've definitely talked about it before, where there's a possibility of, Metropolis being mentioned and behind-the-scenes stuff and everything. So there's been mention of that many times before. But apparently when it comes to the Riddler prequel comic, apparently there's another Metropolis reference that happens in it. So there's a comic book panel right here, but it's just Metropolis. It's not like it's saying that there's a Superman. You just get a close-up on a ticket stub, a train ticket, and it says to Metropolis. So, I mean, they're at least having some expansion when it comes to, I guess you could say there's a Gotham City, there's a Metropolis. Now, are they going to go as far as doing a whole Superman thing or anything? I mean, who knows? There was that rumor that was talking about how there's a possibility that they're going to incorporate Battinson into the main DCU, and it was debunked by James Gunn and Matt Reeves. But at the same time, you just never know. You just never know what could end up happen. I mean, I did a whole stream talking about the Batman problem for the DC universe and how the fact it's like, all right, if you're not going to have Batfleck, what do you do? Do you recast? Do you recast younger? What do you do when it comes to all this? But now that there's not going to be the Henry Cavill Superman, now it's like, okay, maybe they can recast younger or something like that. Or are they going to have multiple Batmen? Are they going to be able to? I mean, that's the thing too, is when we're talking about money and we're talking about Warner Brothers Discovery removing things from HBO Max and everything. I mean, there's so many questions, just so many questions when it comes to all this stuff. There really is just so many questions. And we just got to play it by ear. We just got to really just play it by ear when it comes to all that. So, yeah. Crazy stuff, guys. Yeah. All right. So, there you go. There are the main stuff right here. So, cheers, guys. I'm still not even fully understanding what was happening with this game right here. It's still suspended. I just hope that player is okay. That's crazy to stop a game like this, and everybody was like, there were like tears in people's eyes. Wow, that's just crazy. Like, again, I'll have to catch up on that afterwards. So, all right, let's talk about some things that came across all this right here. When it came across, the Flash. There's the Flash, and then of course James Gunn talking about. I mean, obviously I did kind of like a little bit of a recap. Talking about how, he talked about the Green Lantern series not being scrapped. That was fake news. And obviously we got the Flash that's going to be coming out. If you guys watch my top 10 anticipated, I put Flash at number 5. I even put Blue Beetle in my top 10 anticipated because I'm rooting for that movie. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm rooting for Blue Beetle. I want that to be a sleeper hit. I really do. I really want that to be a sleeper hit. And I'm hoping that the Flash will live up to the craziness that it's supposed to be. And, it's just going to be interesting to see how things are going to be. Because obviously James Gunn has mentioned, there's been a mention that, yes, that we're going to be finding out certain things when it comes to the new DCU, I should say. Slate is going to be coming out. We're going to get some details probably this month. God knows when. Obviously, it's only the 2nd, but he's talked about that. Just kind of looking at some of his tweets and responses. There hasn't been really much when it comes to all of that, but he has little things here and there. Of course, talking about that, and then of course debunk that whole January 6th thing. That's not going to be happening. I mean, somebody putting January 6th. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So, but yeah, it just kind of begs the question too. I mean, obviously, if we're getting a Peacemaker season 2, hard reboot, soft reboot, we're all just kind of going like, all right, that's what when it comes to all this, or it's just going to be multiverse, and it's going to be a soft reboot, multiverse, still going to utilize some people and everything. I don't know. It's all just so crazy. And somebody even asked, hey, Mr. Gunn, have you read The Dark Knight Returns? To me, it's one of my most favorite versions of Batman. And then he said OFC. So there you go. It's just responding to people. So just looking at his tweets. And so that's pretty much it when it comes to him. But something I came across with Flash Film News, and they've since deleted it. And they basically were like, hey, beginning of the year, kind of saying, like, celebrating, like, hey, next year the Flash is coming out. And of course, apparently there's basically going to be a trailer that's going to be happening for the Super Bowl for the Flash, which I'm like, all right, you're really going to pay that money for that 30-second spot? Cool. But when Flash Film News decided to put a little, something in their little video, we saw this. What? That's right. All three of them. Well, technically four of them. Obviously there's a copy of some other people right there. But they posted this and then they deleted it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go back and be like, whoop. Not gonna show too much of that. Because, a lot of people, I even got it sent to me multiple times and everything that showed, Barry 1, Barry 2, Michael Keaton Batman, and then, of course, the Sasha Calle Supergirl right there, which they look great. It's not real. It's not real. I mean, the images are real, but the poster is not real. I had some people were saying like, oh, look at this. There was like a leaked poster or something like that. I'm like, no, it's not real. Not exactly real. All the promo shots, which are just PNG shots of the characters in their costumes and everything like that, those are real. And then of course it's just a fan edit. It's just a fan edit. So it's not Reverse Flash. It's not Reverse Flash. It's a different Barry. And of course, we've seen the promo images of him too, because essentially it's the Batman Returns costume that's painted red, and then of course it has the lightning bolt painted on, and it's got crazy gloves, some knee pads, some elbow pads, and then of course he's wearing the cowl, the Batman cowl, so it makes his neck look just like I've seen so many memes of like big neck guys or no neck guys. I mean, obviously it's literally, we've talked about it. It's just the bat cowl with the ears cut off, and apparently they put earphones on over this right here to make it look like the Flash little bolt things that are normally on his cowl. So I'm like, it looks ridiculous. It absolutely does look ridiculous, guys. It does. It's supposed to, and you better believe there's going to be some kind of jokes of like, I can't turn my head in this thing. You better believe that joke's going to be in there, because that's been a running joke forever, ever since, Batman 89's, the fact that you can't turn your head in that thing. And it still continues to be something because, it seemed like Christopher Nolan solved that little issue. And then even when it came to the BVS cowl, he was able to move in there. But when it came to the Justice League cowl, it seemed like Ben Affleck was a little more stiff in that costume more than he was with the BVS costume, which I think, the BVS costume is just the superior Bat costume. Let's face it, it's just me right there. It's the best. But yeah, so it looks ridiculous. But we got a little action pose from Michael Keaton's Batman. Costume looks better than it did in those behind the scenes images from Batgirl. Definitely does. When it comes to the Flash costume, obviously, some people don't hate it. Some people absolutely hate it. I think I'm okay with it. I mean, I like the original costume right there, but of course it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be a temporary costume. Even Zack Snyder has said that. That was supposed to be a makeshift Barry Allen costume, and then of course Bruce Wayne was going to give him his full costume, so we're actually going to see that. And then Sasha, Supergirl looks great. I think the costume looks absolutely fantastic. If I was going to look at all three, I would say that the Supergirl one pops the most. That dark blue with the red and everything, the cape with the design within the cape looks pretty damn good. So yeah, I'm just saying, again, it's just training. When we see these costumes actually on the big screen cinematically with the color grade and everything like that, just helps. It just always helps. It really does. When we saw the Flash costume displayed at some convention and it looked fucking pink, that was ridiculous. The filter on that was just made it look so bad. But right here, I think it's going to look fine. I don't know. But yeah, so that was like, it was funny because, Flash Film News posted that little, promo, little video, and then it just had that in there, and it was like, whoa, wait a minute. Did you guys see that? And then they deleted it. But of course, it's the internet. Everything lives on the internet no matter what. Somebody, people screenshot it and then put it out there. I'm not sure how much I could show of it. I didn't want to show too long of it because I don't want, WBD and James Gunn to be like sniping my channel right here, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully not, but I'm sure you guys have seen it like crazy all over your feed because, yeah, it's everybody's been talking about it. Everybody's been talking about it. But you know what? I'm not disappointed. I'm still very much looking forward to the Flash movie. I'm just very curious to see what happens in it. Even though, yes, I know there was supposed to be a Henry Cavill Superman cameo. From what I gathered, though, from what I was told, still in there. Still in there, but things could change. We still got another, 6 months? Oy, my God. Okay, so what's the next thing we're talking about? Batgirl. We're talking about Batgirl now, and speaking of costumes, and all kinds of stuff that was released. But at first, they released this. Miss Leslie Grace decided to grace us with what the second costume was going to look like, and I'm sure you guys all saw this as well. And there it is right there. Apparently, she was snacking on some, I don't know, mozzarella sticks? I don't know. Looks like almost hot dogs, but whatever. But yes, there is the costume right there. Kicking off the new year, showing it off right there. And I went, oh, okay. I woke up and I went, oh, cool. Nice. There it is. A little bit more purple and a little bit more, the color scheme of all that. I mean, the original one, a lot of people gave shit to that because they hated how makeshift, how everybody always says it looks very Party City, looks very CW. It's like, come on, can you come up with something more original when you're critiquing these costumes right here? But, maybe that'll happen one of these days. But, yeah, so, but when it comes to this costume, it almost reminds me a little bit of the Dark Knight Returns, or... Yeah, well, not the Dark Knight Returns, but the Dark Knight costume, the way that the padding is right there, a way that it all kind of looks. I don't know. It kind of gives me some Dark Knight, Christian Bale costume vibes a little bit. The cowl's a little... I like the other cowl better than I like this cowl. I really do. I like the design and the texture of the other cowl, I will say. But, it's fine. I mean, again, I'm wondering what it was going to look like cinematically. And then a couple more shots that were posted. That looks pretty cool. She looks pretty good right there. Obviously with a beanie on. And then she did the little pose right there in the old costume by, kind of doing that pose on the cover of the whatchamacallit version of Batgirl. And then, hey, we got some Firefly costumeness right there. Not too shabby. And then an action shot right there of her doing some kind of wheelie on her bike. Watch out. Watch out. So, there you go. Some Batgirl-ness. How we feeling about it, huh? I think the original looks better. See? Some people are, thinking about that. Yeah. I you know what? To be honest, I actually do. I think I do like the original better. I definitely like the original cow better, for sure. So, it looks 100% comic accurate. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not... I think the color scheme and everything like that, I think that looks great. Just the cow looks a little weird. And, I for some reason though, I do kind of like the suit of the other one. I really kind of liked that one, Firefly looks very anime. There you go. Looks very anime. So, but yeah, so there, that's what could have been when it came to the Batgirl costume. It's funny too, because I thought, like, when there were some other behind the scenes images that came out from Batgirl, I thought she was wearing like black underneath. I thought there was going to be some black in the costume, but no, turns out it's just like a lot of purple. So it looks like cosplay. Well, all of it looks like cosplay. It's all cosplay. I know, it's all very cosplay. We're all playing in costumes. Jeremy Renner, man, this year's starting off pretty interesting. We got something that's happening with Monday Night Football with a player that got really badly injured. We may he rest in peace again, Mr. Uche, finding out that he passed away. And then we got Jeremy Renner right here, who was in a terrible accident over the weekend, a snow plowing accident. And there's been updates all day, and I got this Variety article right here that has the most updated version, I think, of it. This was at 5:07, so this was about almost 2 hours ago that this was released. So I don't know if anything else has come out. But right here it says, Jeremy Renner out of surgery after suffering blunt chest trauma, remains in intensive care. So basically there was a snow plowing accident, and he even got apparently got his legs ran over by a snowplow, which is not good. Jeremy Renner is now out of surgery after suffering blunt chest trauma and orthopedic injuries in a weather-related accident. He remains in intensive care unit in critical but stable condition, according to his representation. Jeremy's family would like to express their gratitude and the incredible doctors and nurses looking after him. Truckee Meadows Fire and Rescue at Washoe County Sheriff, Reno City Mayor Hillary Shaive, and the Carano and Murdoch families. A statement from the actor's representation reads, they are also tremendously overwhelmed and appreciative of the outpouring of love and support from his fans. Renner was involved in a weather-related accident near Reno, Nevada during the morning of New Year's Day. After being transferred to a nearby medical center, Renner underwent surgery Monday. So, yeah, there's that. Renner has owned a home, of course, there, and just kind of talking about it. But they were talking about, like, it ran over his legs. He lost a lot of blood, a lot of everything like that. So, just not good, man. Not good. Not good at all. So, hopefully, I mean, he's, critical but stable. That's good. Critical is not good. Stable, at least, good. But, yeah, man, jeez. So, I wonder exactly what happened. But hopefully he recovers, man. And my my thoughts are with his family and everything. That's just not a way to start off the new year right there. I mean, there's been many pictures of him in like snow plows and everything that he's taken before. I'm just wondering what happened. Apparently, I also read too that when they were investigating the scene of everything that happened, that everything looked like it was legit and and he was following the safety protocols and all that stuff. So who knows what happened? But tell you what, man, geez. Be careful out there, people. Be careful. So hopefully Jeremy Renner recovers, and hopefully we hear some good news. Good news in the next remaining days. And, on Wednesday's show, hopefully we'll get an update, and I'll talk about it then. So cheers, man. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now let's talk about Avatar. Avatar, The Way of the Water right here. A lot of things, of course, happening when it comes to Avatar. Obviously, it crossed $1 billion after 2 weeks. Again, all the people that thought this movie wasn't going to do anything, it's like, really? You really thought it wasn't going to do this? You doubted Mr. Jimmy Cam? You doubted Jimmy Cam? And currently, right now, when it comes to the Avatar Way of the Water, it currently sits at $1.4 billion. And this is what? Going into week 3 right here? Absolutely insane. It just kind of shows you right here that they released it at the perfect time. They released this movie at the perfect time because there wasn't really any other big movies that were coming out. Holiday season. Sadly, Babylon got destroyed. You don't even hear about Babylon anymore. I still want to see Babylon, but that movie just came and went because, let's face it, it was just a bad time to release that. But, I get it. They were trying to get it in for at least, when it came to award season and all this stuff. But Avatar, The Way of the Water is just going to, Jesus Christ. 444.4 million domestically, which is crazy. And apparently, when it came to weekend last, it actually gained. It gained. Like, what is happening with this movie? It is crazy. Like, if you look at the weekend right here, they don't have the data up. But apparently what I was seeing, that it either had a 0 or a 2% gain from last weekend to this weekend. This movie's insane. This movie's absolutely insane. The fact that it actually gained or had no droppage at all when it came from, from that weekend to this weekend. This movie's going to make $2 billion. I wasn't sure if it was going to make $2 billion. But apparently it's going to make $2 billion. And now I'm going, all right, bring on the sequel. We're not going to get the sequel for another 2 years. But apparently, according to James Cameron, who was on, this is according to 20minutes.fr, he was talking about the sequel. When it came to, Avatar 3, we're going to see a different type of Na'vi because obviously we have the regular Na'vi and then we got the water Na'vi and now we're going to have ash people. That's what he's saying. Ash people. So fire. We're going to introduce fire. A fire Na'vi tribe, I guess you could say. And a lot of people, I'm not familiar with this, but apparently anybody out there, you guys out there, and I'm sure some of you guys are out there, are more familiar with the Avatar, the anime, the Airbender, the last Airbender or whatever the hell. Apparently a lot of people are going, wait a minute, this is all sounding too familiar when it even comes to that. And I think even like the creators tweeted out a little bit ago that saying that they had to change the name of their series because James Cameron got the rights to the name Avatar for of course all this. But a lot of people are kind of going like, oh my God, is he really just like ripping all this stuff off or is what's going on? But then at the same time, I don't really even know when it comes to that series, how much, I don't know, somebody can help me out there. Is like, Anybody out there that can like explain? There's these coincidences, or does it actually look like he's ripping off that series? I don't know. So yeah, Avatar 1.3. Yeah, word of mouth. Word of mouth. Avatar 3 rumored runtime is 9 hours. No, I think that's. I mean, I don't know if that's that. It could be a combination of like two of them right there. So. Yeah, I know, right? What's Avatar 4 going to be? But, I love the fact that he's expanding this universe, and that's why I liked Way of the Water more than the first one. Avatar makes money because it's pretty to look at in the most basic storytelling and writing, and the beats are just rehashed from every movie. Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, I thought that final act was pretty damn good. There's the plains horse Avatar people too. There you go. There's that. So I don't know. I'm here for it, and it's James Cameron. It's James Cameron, and I think he's going to be doing some more crazy stuff. I'm just wondering when are we going to get the glasses-free 3D? I know that's been talked about many times, and I think he's even expressed that he would love to do a glasses, and essentially that's just holograms, right? So by the time we get to what, Avatar 4 or 5. Are we just going to walk in and it's just going to be all around us and it's just going to be like holograms everywhere? What's going on? I don't know. They're going to be able to reach out and kind of just feel it all. I don't know. That's what I'm wondering when it comes to all that, So I don't know if he's going to do VR or anything, but yeah, I don't know. Evil Dead Rise. Yes. Looking for that. General audience. Yeah, no. See, that's the thing. When it even comes to this stuff right here, and we always argue about we're always arguing about the box office, especially when it comes to comic book movies. But this just kind of shows you right here. This and Top Gun Maverick. It's like, yeah, we could argue to death on Twitter and all this stuff that yes, box office, this, that, and this, and what's gonna make money and what's not gonna make money. We can argue it to death, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, you got this big, huge general audience that does not know anything about what the hell we're even talking about. They just heard about Avatar and said, okay, let's take the kids, let's take the family, let's go watch this movie and have an experience. And James Cameron knew exactly how to give that experience like he did back in 2009. So, we can argue to death about box office, but let's face it, it seems like Tom Cruise and Jimmy Cam. When is that going to come together, huh? When are we going to have a James Cameron and Tom Cruise come together? That'll be the ultimate box office winner right there. Anyways. Okay. Let's go to some questions right here. Let's see. All right. Let's see if you guys said anything over on Twitter. Hey, Mama Film Junkies here. How's it going, Mom? How's it going? Good to see you. Happy New Year. All right, do we have any questions? Nope, no questions on YouTube right there. So let's go over to just Twitter. Okay. I got to figure out why my sound effects, my drops aren't working, so that's why there's really none of that. Not sure why that's not working. Like I said, I ran an update. Not sure what the heck. Okay, let's see what we got here. Eric. So, Dave, a lot of folks are wondering if they're going to reboot the DCU in 2024. What's the point of watching the DCEU films in 2023? I mean, with the exception of Flash, they're all pretty much standalone, yes? So, last hurrahs for our characters, why not? Completely agree. And, they could probably somehow make Blue Beetle, into the newer one. I could see that. I think Blue Beetle will be okay. I think, and then according to Zachary Levi, he's saying that he's going to be okay too. I don't know if that's actually true, but you never know. But yeah, I'm still going to watch all four of them. I mean, obviously, Aquaman and Lost Kingdom, we know that Batfleck's supposed to be in there, or, Bruce Wayne's supposed to be in there. I guess we'll see. Kat! Cheers to 2023. Do you have any personal goals, resolutions that you would like to achieve this year? Just further this. I have some ideas where I want to take this show, and of course incorporate my friends involved with all this kind of stuff too, and just kind of network and all that kind of stuff. That's it. Thank you for singing happy birthday to me during the stream. Appreciate you too. Happy birthday again. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I could just extend this whole thing. Brad, so with how much Cameron, Landau, and Rodriguez We're talking about Alita during the Avatar 2 press tour, considering how well it's done. I'd say they're probably going to hear some Alita 2 news this year if we were betting men. Thoughts? Well, apparently both Robert Rodriguez and Jimmy Cam were basically saying like they digitally shook on it, like it did a blood brother shake about it. So that's good. RJ, what's your biggest goal resolution in the channel? Just, turning into something, I don't know. I'm like just ideas, want to do more giveaway stuff, and I'll be talking about some giveaway stuff. I'm going to talk about it on my Patreon this week. I'll post some things when it comes to that. So yeah, more, just expanding and just doing some more interactive stuff with you guys would be good. Cooper Knox, Happy New Year, Mr. Film Junkee. Hoping we see Casual Batman. Yes, that's another thing. He will make his triumphant return. Yes, Casual Batman. I know I've been saying that for months, and it's been like a long time, but definitely last week was going over some ideas for his triumphant return. Devon Wooter, and also more questions. Did you solve the Flash promo picture? It looks good, but the only I don't like it's that second Flash suit. It looks strange and annoying. That's what it's supposed to look like. Do you think? And what did you get for Christmas? I got plenty of Batman stuff. Definitely got plenty of Batman stuff. Ronak, prayers to Jeremy Renner, Grammy, and Happy New Year. Grammy. Okay. Yeah, prayers to him. Eye on Stone podcast. Welcome back, Dave. We just wanted to thank you for motivating us to turn on the camera and start talking. There you go. I like it. We finally decided this was going to be our year. Big fans of your show. Happy New Year. Well, there you go. Eye on Stone podcast. Like I said, when people always ask, like, when they ask about starting a YouTube channel or a podcast or anything like that, I just say turn the microphone on, turn the camera on, and just go and see what happens. Just see what happens. It's all one of those things where it's just one of those things where I always tell people, like, it's trial by error. I'm still learning as I go. I'm not a pro at this. Even like the most professional ones are still learning things. You still learn how to do things. You always have to adapt. Mr. Nobody, hey Dave, not sure if you're keeping up with DC Comics, but there's a new crisis, surprise, surprise, called Dark Crisis. I've heard about it. I haven't picked it up, which basically brings back the old classic DC universe and keep the new. Can they do this with the films? I'm thinking of keeping the Snyderverse in a pocket universe and bring everyone over during a crisis event. Thoughts? I mean, that's what we're kind of hoping for. We're kind of hoping for, when it comes to Cavill, at least, we're really hoping that, at least when it comes to Cavill, that maybe they discuss, hey, we got plans for you. And there was always that possibility, always that, the teasing, the little teasing that James Gunn did with the Kingdom Come. Not just once, but twice. And it's like, maybe there's something there. Maybe there's something there when it comes to that. I don't know. It's all very much up in the air, but obviously we're supposed to get our first round. We're supposed to get our first round of DC, the new DC Universe slate soon. So maybe we'll get an idea of what exactly is being planned right there, and then we'll get an idea how much of a reboot this is going to be. That's the thing. And, maybe there'll be some kind of, we're going to do a Kingdom Come movie and we're going to have the entire Snyderverse cast. That would be insane if that were to happen. Who knows? Who knows if that would actually happen? But, one can only have a wet dream. And I will have a wet dream about that for sure. All right, guys, I'm going to end it on that note because I'm a weirdo. All right, man, this stuff's not working. I don't know if you guys are hearing the music or anything like that. I don't know. I can't. Oh, yeah. There you go. I had the volume off. Sorry. All right, guys. That's it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And, man, this thing is just acting so weird right now. Appreciate you guys clicking in. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. Like. Share it. Share it on social media. Do all that. Appreciate it when you guys do that. And appreciate you guys, all you guys in general. And we're going to have a good 2023. Like I said, I'm moving forward. Not going to be doing streams on Tuesday unless there's some crazy news that happens. So it's basically going to be, to be determined kind of thing. But basically, yeah, no streams on Tuesday. I needed that day off in between streaming. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and it's pretty much all I got to say right there. And love you guys, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.